So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zum Let's Play Vampyr mit mir, dem Manuel. Und wir haben im letzten Part diesen netten Herrn hier geschützt, der seinen Sohn sucht. Beziehungsweise, ich weiß nicht ganz, wie die Umstände da sind. Und wir schauen jetzt auf jeden Fall mal, dass wir hier reinschauen. Oh, wer will Ärger? Oder dann halt nicht. So, jetzt sind wir auf jeden Fall wieder bei den Docks. Und wir werden jetzt auf jeden Fall mal ein bisschen reden mit den ganzen Leuten.
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Mit dem haben wir noch gar nicht
What
geredet.
can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Ich hasse Menschen. Geilste Aussage.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
Okay.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Tom Watts, den kennen wir doch
Goodbye,
auch
Mr.
schon.
Fishburne.
Tom Watts, den kennen wir doch auch schon, meine ich. Tom Watts. Tom Watts, da. Mit dem haben wir auf jeden Fall auch schon mal geredet. Und Safehouse. Ich will erst noch ein bisschen EP sammeln. Das nächste Mal, wenn wir uns
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
das wollte ich nicht.
Good evening,
Dass, wenn wir
Miss
das
Cox.
nächste Mal skillen, dass wir ein bisschen mehr zum Skillen haben. Haben wir mit der was Neues? Ah, da.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Also die Leute in dem Bezirk haben echt geile Aussagen. Genauso die Frau gerade. Alles Bastarde.
You
Okay.
sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Okay, mache ich.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Och. Okay. Doof gelaufen. Na gut. Bisschen da oben ist er. Noch kann ich es mir leider nicht snacken.
You and Booth killed Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay, die will Gott spielen. Und deswegen ist er bei mir einfach auf der Abschlussliste ab sofort. Und jetzt habe ich vergessen, die wichtigste Frage zu stellen.
Good evening.
Verdammt.
Hello again.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money,
Na, schauen wir
I'll
halt
show
mal.
you all I have.
Halt, ich habe auch nichts Blaues. Den Rest kann ich alles finden. Nur ab Blau wird's dann richtig schwierig. Oh.
Mark my word.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Hi Leute, ich bin wieder da.
A
Stimmt,
vampire
den Gang sind wir hier ist schon am
Best
Anfang.
be off to your hunting then, for if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Leute, die habe ich aber schon getötet.
Claws? Murders by night?
Naja,
Your sewer dog is my business.
mal schauen, ob der was Neues weiß.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
So, weißt du was? Oh ja,
What
weißt
can
du
you
was
tell
Neues?
me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. It would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him.
Wir nehmen jetzt 2 Sachen und ich habe nur eine bis jetzt.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Ah, okay, danke.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just
So,
run as
bist du?
far away from this place as I
Ah, du bist der Dunkelbold wieder.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Zu dem haben wir noch gar nichts herausgefunden.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Okay. Er ist also sehr
Is there
beschäftigt mit Trinken.
anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. A bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Das ist bitter.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the...
How dare you say...
Das hatten wir ja schon.
No reason at all to rejoice, then.
Let me tell you a story.
Die hatten wir ja schon.
Another time.
How dare you...
Und das ist wenn nicht da.
Why are you so...
Cynicism is the polite...
Okay, ich komme immer aufs Gleiche raus.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I try asking Tom what's about him.
Ja, den haben wir ja schon gefragt.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what
Sehr
you're thinking.
interessant.
I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Aha, okay.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can
Da ist
tell
der
me
zweite
who could
Hinweis.
help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character.
Ja
If
gut,
he
den,
talks
den
to
haben wir ja
you,
schon
then
gehabt.
it's fine by me.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
So, was bist du für einer hier?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
Ach, da ist er wieder. Das ist der wieder.
Goodbye.
Okay, okay. Hat sich aus der Bar rausbewegt.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Bei der haben wir 2 von 4, okay.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
So, dann sag mir mal, was deine wahren Gefühle für deinen Boss sind.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Achso, ich wollte noch fragen. Nochmal zurück.
You still working at this hour?
Ja.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Goodbye.
Okay, das klingt, als ob der oben das Zimmer gemietet hat.
Just another lost orphan.
Okay. Die Tür war das letzte Mal auf jeden Fall noch nicht offen. Okay.
It's locked.
Sprechen wir halt nochmal mit dem.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do?
Ich kann ihn nur über Sabrinas
Why
Angst
does your
ausfüllen.
waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Okay. Und das war's schon wieder. Weiter kann ich ihn nicht fragen. Weiter kann ich ihm nichts fragen. So, dann schauen wir halt mal darüber. Hm. Western Dogs. Hi. Nicht mit mir. Oder doch mit mir. Da hat er uns echt noch gekillt. Diese kleine Ratte. Hm. Du wurdest besiegt, ja. Leider. Da hat er uns echt noch gekillt. Wo wir aus unserer Attacke rauskamen. Nicht schlecht, nicht schlecht. Aber gut. So, ich will wieder rein, ich will den töten. So, jetzt geht's schneller hier. Schneller! Ach, zu wenig Blut, verdammt. Ja, sauge ich den erstmal aus hier. Ist doch nur Level 22. Und das sauge einen kleinen Null aus hier. Kleiner Snacker hier. Schon davon gibt sich nicht mit dem Kleinzeug ab. Der snackt sich nur das Größte. So, hier oben mein... Ja, hier bin ich auch beim Prolog durchgekommen, meine ich. Ja. Bin ich hier links.
Steady, boys! Got one of them here! It's on it! It's on it!
So, und gleich nochmal aussaugen hier. Nix gibt's. So, lebt hier noch jemand oder was? Ich laufe in die falsche Richtung. Verdammt. Ich kann mal rein.
Seems like the god of Priwen is on Shorehampton's trail too.
So, nix gibt's hier. Das gibt's doch nicht. So, gleich nochmal aussaugen hier.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Want some of this? Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Die, leech!
Ich will nicht sterben. So, gib mir dein Blut. Das soll mit seinem scheiß Flammenwerfer weggehen. Ich muss ehrlich sagen, der ist gerade. Das tut mir jetzt gerade richtig schwer. Und der Part ist eigentlich zu Ende, aber ich will den noch kriegen.
Crush the leech, boys! Want some of this? You leech!
Ah, okay, ich weiß schon mal, was ich für einen Fehler hier drin habe. Und zwar hier, zweite Hand, dann nehme ich eindeutig jetzt erstmal, was macht mehr Schaden? Die hier. So. Oh, da habe ich über einen getötet. Okay, die Shotgun ist doch nicht so geil. Ich nehm doch lieber den Revolver. Warum ist der jetzt so schnell auf einmal? So, und da habe ich ihn. So, jetzt geht's sterben, ihr kleinen Pisser. Ich hätte natürlich meine Sonderfähigkeit auch nehmen können. Fällt mir jetzt gerade so ein. So, und jetzt heile ich mich erst. So, jetzt bin ich ganz geheilt. So, und jetzt snack ich mir sein Blut. So.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Okay. Aber gut, der Part hier ist auf jeden Fall zu Ende. Lasst mir einen Kommentar da, lasst mir einen Daumen da. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Part. Bis dahin. Ciao!